Okay, students, today we're going to continue on in our study of Ephesians, and today we're going to talk about how to pray for your friends. This is a really practical lesson for you today because I don't know if you ever pray for your friends, especially for your Christian friends. We're going to see three things here in Paul's prayer for the Ephesians, and it's great stuff as far as you praying for your friends right here, right now in your everyday life. So let's take a look. In verse 16, it says, I pray that from his glorious, unlimited resources, he will empower you with inner strength through his Spirit. So there's the first thing. Pray for your friends to have inner strength in the Spirit. Now, maybe think about this like the fruit of the Spirit in their life. Back there from Galatians chapter 5, things like love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Do you ever pray those things for your friends? I think you should. Here's the second thing as we continue to read in verse 17. It says, Then Christ will make his home in your hearts as you trust in him. Your roots will grow down into God's love and keep you strong. And may you have the power to understand, as all God's people should, how wide, how long, how high, and how deep his love is. And may you experience the love of Christ, though it is too great to understand fully. So there's the second thing. Pray for your friends to really know the love of Christ. You know, it's hard to be a junior high or a high schooler. It's hard to kind of go through life. You know that, right? So pray for your friends that they really can experience the love of Christ in their personal life, in their devotional time, in their time at church and youth group, in their time maybe being mentored or being in a small group, or even in their time helping someone else to pursue God if they're mentoring someone yet. Pray for them to really experience the love of Christ, even as a young person. And then the last thing is right there at the bottom of verse 19. Then you will be made complete with all the fullness of life and power that comes from God. So pray for your friends to be made complete. You know, one of the best ways to think about the complete Christian life, the complete life of a disciple, is to think about foundations. Someone who trusts Jesus, who honors God in his or her everyday life, and then who helps other people to pursue God by mentoring or leading a small group. So pray for someone else to have that kind of completeness in their Christian life. So here it is in summary, how to pray for your friends. Pray for your friends to have inner strength. Pray for your friends to really know the love of Christ. And pray for your friends to be made complete in their pursuit of God, making sure that they go full circle. Pray for them to trust Jesus if they haven't already, to honor God in their everyday choices, and then to help someone else to follow God. So anyway, talk about this. Use the questions below to talk about it with your small group or your mentor, and we'll see you next week for the last lesson in our Ephesians series.